Now, one more additional paper or additional subject I would say is ethics. So ethics is GS paper number 4, and it is not at all covered in your prelims. So what I did was I prepared for ethics only after my prelims. So there are a few basic books that you can read, because that would give you an understanding about various terms that are there in the UPSC syllabus, because you need to understand what exactly is honesty, what is empathy, what is integrity, so as to, and how, what are the real life scenarios when these come into play. Because as a civil servant, we need to exhibit all these values. We need to have a lot of emotional intelligence. For that, you need to understand what emotional intelligence is. And only then you will be able to answer those questions properly, and in fact imbibe those qualities as well while you are preparing for the examination. So ethics paper is divided into two parts. One part is related to your questions, as in some a question related to the terminologies that are there, say what is emotional intelligence, or something like that can be asked. And the other part is case studies. So case studies, you can think that they are an application of whatever you've learned from ethics. So that part requires a lot of introspection, a lot of understanding, and a lot of self-analysis as well, as to what kind of a person you are and what kind of a person you would want to be. I think ethics paper is extremely important because of the introspection bit that it provides us. Because I feel that in the entire journey of civil services examination, when we start and when we end, we become really a very different person with a very different mindset. And because we're exposed to a lot of information, we read a lot, that it helps us widening our horizons. So that is the best part of this preparation, I feel. And ethics paper definitely helps in that. As in all the papers help in building your character, but ethics is something that I feel, with respect to character development and personality development, it does help a bit more. Now, coming to optional. So many aspirants often face the problem of how to choose your optional, because there are many choices that we have, and we have to just choose one option. So my optional was mathematics, which many people don't choose because of their humanities background, or because they think that maths is a very difficult option. However, what I feel is that we should not always listen to what other people's idea about a particular optional is, but your optional should be a subject that you like, because you're going to spend a lot of time in reading about that subject. And if you don't like a particular subject, you won't be able to devote a lot of time, and you would find excuses to avoid reading that or avoid studying it. I personally liked maths a lot, and it in fact gave me a break from the GS papers. So I used to feel very exhausted while reading GS, but it did not happen when I was doing maths. So at times, maths was giving me a break from my GS preparation, but at the same time, it was helping me, understand the subject better. So, as I said, an optional should be a subject that you like, and you can have a bit of an idea about the subject. You can read upon different blogs that toppers have written about the subject, about the kind of material that is available in the market, or any kind of guidance that is available. So any guidance, if there's any guidance in the market, it is obviously a plus point, be it in terms of a mentor or in terms of online blogs or articles or toppers notes or anything like that. So optional is one subject that you have to choose very wisely. So it's not necessary that as soon as you start your preparation, you choose your optional. You can take some time to choose it, and divide. And I would say that you should divide your time and energy between GS and optional very wisely. That is one thing that many aspirants struggle with, but it is a very individual thing, and one only understands how to do it better with time. So don't feel bogged down by the fact that you have so much more ground to cover and you have so less time. It is challenging, I agree, but only with daily efforts, and I said and a focused effort, you will be able to do.